Bam! I just got the trial version. You can just download it of CS4 Mesh for trial version. But there is serial key codes all over the place. I got some right here. Yep. I will put them in the description if you want. But anyway, next, you'll get this window. And this window is going to basically say what type of one would you like to create, or do you want to create from a template, advertising template. Basically, I just want to start off with the basics, getting started just with the basic. Alright, so the ActionScript 3 opens up with Adobe Flash Player 10 and 9.9, I think. 9 point something. It's a 9, later 9 anyway. ActionScript 2.0 is compatible with almost all of them because it's widely used, and it's actually, I prefer using that over 3 because I just haven't learned 3 yet. 3 is confusing for me. Anyway, let's do a basic animation. So you want to click ActionScript 3. It'll create a new file, hopefully, if it ever clicks on it. Excuse me. My stupid computer is not responding. CB blind? Oh my god. Anyway, I will say Flash New and open up a 3.0. Okay. So, sorry about that. But anyway, you can just go to here, File, New, and you can say ActionScript 3.0, or you can just do Control N and or Command N, whatever. Anyway, alright, here. Here's your stage, here's your timeline, here's your properties, here's your colors. Alright, basically, stay with me, don't switch off to the Flash program yet, because I have to show you some basics. I am going to show you the basic outline. You can click up here, Animator, and go to Classic. I don't like Classic, actually, because it's too big for the window. Anyway, I like Animator a lot because it's just for me. You can see the scenes, which I use a lot for movies and stuff that I randomly do. Anyway, you want to click on this tool. It's called the Rectangle tool. You can alt-click it, and you can click Oval, Rectangle, or you can just choose one of these. I'm going to click the Rectangle. I'm going to show you something cool about the Rectangle. The Rectangle is amazing. You can actually change. You see how I just do one rectangle and it's thin and I don't like it? So you can change the stroke size, 36, and it'll make a thick stroke. Or you can type, you can change the rectangle to curved. So it's a curved rectangle. Ah, perfect. But anyway, did you just see however I did that up there? Alright, see if you don't want a curved rectangle, here's what you can do. It's called the cap. You can say none, and it'll just make a square one. If it wouldn't, that's whenever you're joining it. Whenever you join it now, it'll have the stuff. So if you want it just square, basic, non-cool looking stuff, that's right. Do that. But anyway, I'm going to show you just cool things with it. You can either do I'm just going to round it. I don't know why I just did that. Anyway, basically, if you want to make a perfect square, hold down Shift and drag it, and you should see that it makes a perfect square. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's how I like it. Alright, you can curve it, but I want to select it all and move it over to the left, because I'm going to animate it and make it go across the screen. Alrighty. So, here's your properties. You have 30 frames per second. Doesn't matter what size right now. Stage color, you can change it to black, but then you can't see that. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to just keep it white. And, whoops. Alright, here you go. I'm going to create a new keyframe. Keyframe is basically just, you can say insert keyframe. Keyframe is basically a replica of the last frame on this layer. So once you go here, I can change this one, and it goes there. But I didn't know how much I changed it. That's why Adobe makes cool tools, like the onion skin. Haha! Anyway, go back to this one, change it, change it, change it. Yep, goes back. Alright, cool. You want to insert a new keyframe? Ah! That's where the shortcuts come in. F6. You want to move it again? Or you want to just curve it? Come on. There you go. Now, if you don't want to curve it, you want to keep it the exact same shape. You want to highlight all of it, right-click, and you might want to say envelope. And this basically just keeps it all in this, but I don't like that, so it's kind of confusing for me, because I'm really tired right now. Anyway, I like to say group it, because grouping, it won't change whatsoever now. Like, it won't change shape, won't change curves, yeah, it's cool. Grouping is under, I think, modify group. It's Command G or Control G or whatever. Anyway, So I want to go back to my previous frame right there, and then it's right there. So I want to scoot it back a little. It's too much. And now I'm going to say it to slow down. So insert new keyframe, and as you can see, the gaps are getting less. It's simulating deceleration. Okay, basically I have 13 frames of just basic stuff. What I want to do is I want to click on here, hold down shift, and go to the second frame. And you want to control click or right click if you're using Windows. Windows sucks. Copy frame. Put it on the 14th frame. And you want to say control click, paste frames. Ooh, paste frames. What does that do? I just paste the same frames over and over. Oh, you're probably thinking that's pointless. Leave this frame as it's selected. Shift. Click on that frame. You want to say control click reverse frames. Now what did that just do? I just did something randomly. No, I didn't. I actually made it so it goes there, slows down, comes back. Ah, so useful tool or useful just pattern to reverse things if you want to make it go there and come back, or if you just want to make a dude walking backwards, you make him walk forward first and then you just copy that. Yeah, you know how. You really got to be creative. I can't really teach you how to be artistic in this because Flash is just, you can do so many things in it. You can script it to make it a game, but I cannot show you anything, and I cannot tell you what to do with your artistic abilities. Because then I would just be Hitler. Just kidding. I did not mean to say that. Now I can just see it plays. It looks like it's bouncing and just like sliding up there. Anyway, I don't like that. I think it's way too hard. So I'm going to show you a shortcut. It's called Tweens. Ah. Alright, so I'm just going to control new. ActionScript 3 is fine. Anyway, it comes up here in tabs. Everything is in tabs. Tabs is awesome. I love tabs, and Adobe has got it going on. Don't save. Anyway, you want to create a square. Create a square. Follow me, please. I'm going really fast because I just want to get this under in time. Alright, I don't want to fail. Alright, and I'm going to automatically, I just love to group it. It groups it and it makes a little line around it, so you cannot change it. Well, you can't change it. Just you can't change it. You can't bevel it or whatever you call it, curve. Alright, shut up. Anyway, you want to click on the 30th frame. So click on the 30th frame, and you want to say insert keyframe. Oh, what does this do? Nothing really. As you can see, it's just the same animation. Okay. Now if you move this, you move it right here. Alrighty then. What does this do? Nothing. It just moves it like that. But once you right click and you say classic tween, it's gonna move it for you. Oh. So if you click that and you move it, now you don't have to copy and reverse frames to make it go back this time. All you have to do is just copy the very first frame. So you want to say copy frame, and you're on 30, so you want to go to 60 because that's the halfway mark, and then you want to go to the full way mark. Alright, and then this thing, basically all you want to do is you just want to say classic tween, and it'll start going back for you. You can click that, and it goes there and back, and there and back, and then once you say, it'll just go back and forth. But I don't like this. It's too slow for me. Basically, you just click on the outside of the stage, around here, and it's under the properties over here if you have animator on. And you want to say, you just up the frames per second. I'm going to say 60 because I do not like that. Boom, boom. As you can see, it's more fluid. But I don't like how it comes back the same speed. So I'm just going to click this and just drag this somewhere right here. And basically, it'll just come back faster. As it goes back slower, it comes back faster. I can change it so it comes back really fast. Or not really fast, just faster. And once it plays it, goes there slow, then bam! That's right. You can either play it with Control Enter or Alt Enter. It's a quick tutorial. If I went too fast, just pause and play back. Bye.